Ever wondered why Norwegians seem to have it all figured out? Let's dive into the fascinating world of Norwegian stereotypes and see how much truth they hold. In this journey, we'll explore the perception of Norway as an idyllic land where everyone leads a similar lifestyle. We'll examine 7 common beliefs about Norwegians and unravel the reality behind them. So, are you ready to debunk some myths and learn about the real Norway? Buckle up! The first stereotype is that all Norwegians are outdoor enthusiasts. You might think every Norwegian spends their weekends hiking or skiing. Now, it's true that Norway's stunning landscapes, imposing mountains, expansive forests, and serene fjords, do inspire a deep appreciation for the great outdoors. And yes, statistics do show that a substantial number of Norwegians engage in outdoor activities. In fact, a recent survey found that over half of the population participates in outdoor activities at least once a week. But it's important to note that these numbers don't represent everyone. There are plenty of Norwegians who prefer a quiet evening at home or a night out in the city. So, while the love for the outdoors is a part of Norwegian culture, it doesn't define every individual. Some Norwegians might be avid hikers, while others might not even own a pair of hiking boots. So yes, many Norwegians love the outdoors, but remember, not everyone is born with skis on their feet. Next up, we have the belief that every Norwegian is rich because of the country's oil wealth. Undeniably, Norway has a robust economy, bolstered by a thriving oil industry. This wealth, however, is distributed to support public services like healthcare and education, rather than lining individual pockets. It's true that Norwegians enjoy a high standard of living, but it's not accurate to label every Norwegian as rich. So while Norway is wealthy, not every Norwegian is swimming in oil money. Thirdly, there's the stereotype that Norwegians are cold and reserved. It's easy to interpret the Norwegian love for personal space and limited small talk as being standoffish, especially if you come from a culture where personal space bubbles are smaller and chit-chat is a social norm. However, this is a cultural nuance that's not unique to Norway. Many Nordic cultures value silence and see it as a form of respect. It's not that Norwegians are unfriendly or unapproachable, it's that they respect your privacy and expect you to do the same. They believe in meaningful conversations over small talk, and once a Norwegian opens up to you, it's a sign of genuine friendship and trust. So the next time you find yourself in Norway, don't mistake their reserved nature for coldness. Remember, reserve doesn't mean rudeness, it's just a different way of socializing. The remaining stereotypes range from Norwegians being overly patriotic, to everyone being blonde, to having a diet solely based on fish. Let's start with patriotism. It's true that Norwegians are proud of their country. They cherish their traditions and values, but this doesn't mean they are overly patriotic. They just have a strong sense of belonging and community. Now on to the stereotype of Norwegians all being blonde. Yes, Norway has a high proportion of blondes, but not everyone is blonde, and hair color can vary greatly, from light blonde to deep brown and everything in between. Finally, the notion of a diet solely consisting of fish. While it's accurate that fish, especially salmon and cod, play an integral part in Norwegian cuisine, their diet is not exclusively fish. Norwegians enjoy a diverse range of foods, incorporating meat, dairy, and locally grown produce. Each of these stereotypes has a kernel of truth, yet they are far from the complete picture. Stereotypes, by their nature, are overly simplified and can't capture the diversity and complexity of any group, let alone an entire nation. It's essential to remember, stereotypes are not a definitive guide to understanding a culture or its people. They might provide a starting point, but they often obscure the beautiful and unique details that make each culture, including Norway's, truly special. As we've seen, while there's a grain of truth in some stereotypes, they certainly don't represent every Norwegian out there. We hope you've enjoyed this journey through Norwegian stereotypes, but remember, stereotypes are just a starting point, a surface-level introduction. We encourage you to dig deeper, to question these stereotypes and seek out a broader understanding of different cultures. We are all unique and complex individuals, and it's the exploration of these individualities that make cultures around the world so fascinating. And if you're interested in more content like this, exploring and debunking stereotypes or getting to know more about the world's diverse cultures, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're excited to continue this journey of cultural exploration together. So, hit that subscribe button and join us as we continue to explore the world. See you in the next video.